What's up? Dragfest. Let's go. Welcome to Dragfest. This is the mecca for grassroots drag racing in northwestern Ontario. I've been coming here for 20 years, first as a spectator, helping my uncle and my dad. I made my first run here 10 years ago, and I've been running here almost every year since. In my Nova, now in Crush. We got the fresh merch here, and street cars, bikes, pro cars, even this Sonic Assassin jet car this weekend, so always a great time out here. Very challenging surface as usual. We have a bunch of different ideas and approaches we're going to try with a 4-link to get it to work. We plotted it out. We're going to try some new stuff. So that's it. Enjoy the show, and we'll see what happens from there. It's day 2. We tested yesterday. We made a bunch of changes on the 4-link before we came here. Tried it out, was pretty aggressive, but now we're moving the instant center further out, so it reacts a little bit less quickly. So moving the bar positions here, and at the rear, here we went up, here we went down, here we went up, and we're gonna try that and see how it reacts. We're getting the info from the GoPro that we mount here under the car, the chassis cam. So this is last step. Just gonna get this tightened up right here, and then we're gonna go and test it out again. Yeah. lost it was when I think that left on 50%.
Yeah.
And it left well, and then when I took out the bit for the sticky patch, it lost it.
Yeah.
I should have just left it in. We might have to just leave it even harder.
Because it, like I said, you see on the video,
it left good, and then when I took the dip out of it, I think it lost it. I think it needed more and more power to separate it. So we'll add, it's easy to add more power. We can do that. Okay. What's up, guys? So wow, what a humbling experience. I've never struggled so hard to get a car down a racetrack and do so many burnouts in a row. You know, this sport always finds a new way to humble you, and this was just another great example of that. Now, despite this, it was great to see so many familiar faces and so many new faces too out throughout the weekend, enjoying the show, getting in on the drag racing action, and just, you know, overall enjoying the Dragfest experience. So that was awesome. Thanks to everyone that came out to say hi. And I learned a ton as usual. You know, as far as power management goes, still a lot to figure out there. It's been a steep learning curve with this car, and you know, it's unlike anything I've really operated in the past. You know, coming from the street car here with a clutch, there's things that I would go to for sure to address the issues we were having there trying to get down the track, and I just didn't have those tools in my tool belt in this case. So have to learn and kind of grow the scope of the tools available to us, and definitely do better next time. So watch for that. We will be back, and we'll get that figured out. So I've been logging street time in the street car. I've been logging seat time in the street car, working on things like traction control strategies, different shifting strategies, and overall just, you know, getting the mileage in, having a good time, and trying stuff out. So check back for that next. Also, behind me there, you can't see it yet, but picked up a new engine for a little bit of a different project, but it rhymes with L8T. So check back for that. In the meantime, streetcar stuff coming next. See you soon.